Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. So today I'm gonna make a wedding cake. This cake is a two-tier semi-naked cake. I'm making this cake for someone very special. She's like my daughter, she's my girl's best friend, she's my best friend's daughter. So we know this family since we came to US about 22 years ago, so they're very special to our hearts. So Jomi, the bride, is getting married this weekend and I'm like, oh my god, it's like Milena getting married all over again, you know. I know her since she was like 4. And she asked me to make the cake and I was like, okay, how can I say no, right? So she and her fiance wanted a semi-naked two-tier cake. So that's my attempt today. So it will be my first time doing a semi-naked cake. I've done 3-tier cake before for wedding a long time ago. So I searched on YouTube a little bit to see how I can do this because she wants the American naked cake, but she likes the Brazilian cakes. So I'll have to incorporate, you know, the Brazilian cake and the Brazilian fillings into the naked cake. So let's start. So it's gonna be 2-tier cake. I have 3 12 inches round cake and 3 10 inches round cake. So I'm gonna start with the little one, then I'm gonna go to bigger one, and then we're gonna put everything together. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the small one. I have a little cardboard board, then I'm gonna put the cake here. I'm gonna use this glue here. I call this glue, but this is American icing, just to keep the cake in place. Okay, I think there's enough glue here. So for her cake, Jomi wants a Brazilian vanilla cake filled with chocolate mousse and strawberry mousse. And this is like a plastic color that I'm gonna put around the cake so all the filling and everything stays together, okay? The thing with Brazilian cake is that they are very moist. I'm just doing this to take extra caution because I don't want anything to go wrong with it. But usually what I do, I make the cake the day before of the party, so this way the cake stays in the fridge the whole night and everything stays together. This is just more to guarantee that everything stays together. So I'm just gonna use like a little tape to close that up. There we go. Okay. So now we can start. I'm gonna wet the cake just a little bit. I don't want the cake to be too moist because again, I'm afraid it won't hold up and I'm the one that's transporting it. So I'm just gonna wet a little bit. Over here I have 2 tablespoons of condensed milk for 1 cup of water. So now I'm just gonna go just on a border with whipping cream. Because remember, this is a naked cake. A naked cake, you have just a little bit of the white frosting on the outside. So because I'm gonna do chocolate mousse filling and strawberry mousse filling, I have to put this on a border so nobody will see different colors. Now I'm going to start with the chocolate mousse. I almost forgot that I have this thing here that is so much easier. Okay, so now we're going to put another cake on top. I'm gonna moisten just a little bit again. Okay. Again, I'm gonna put the whipping cream on the border. Now is the strawberry mousse. Now for the last cake, I'm gonna use the bottom part because it's more flat. There we go. Yeah! Okay, now I'm gonna just put some plastic on top here so it won't get like too dry on the fridge. Okay, so I'm gonna put this one in the fridge and then we're gonna make another one. Okay, so let's start with the bigger one. This one is 12 inches. I have those little cardboard. I'm gonna use the American icing, you know, the ones that you buy already made from the supermarket. Just gonna put all over here so the cake gets stuck to it. Okay. So let's see. Let me get this one right here. I'm gonna wet this a little bit before I put the plastic around it. Again, let's put the board all around it. I'm gonna start with the whipping cream all on the border here. Now let's go with the chocolate mousse. Need to be super careful not to stain in the plastic. This is a naked cake. We don't want to show any chocolate on the outside of the cake. Strawberry mousse. Okay, so now for the last one, I'm gonna turn it again, this side here, and put it there. Because I really want the cake to be very, very straight. Yeah! Okay, I'm gonna put a little plastic all around here. I want to get dry overnight on the fridge. Okay, so I'm gonna take this cake to the fridge with the other one and it's gonna be there overnight just to make sure that everything is tight together. I don't want any, you know, feeling running anywhere. And I'll come back tomorrow to put everything together. Okay, see you tomorrow. Okay, so this is the 12-inch one, the bigger one, the one that is gonna be on the bottom. So the smaller one gonna go on top. So because of it, I'm gonna insert these little things here so we'll support, you know, the cake on top. Otherwise, the top cake can go literally into the cake. So that's what I'm gonna do. So first, let's take this off. There we go. I love this thing. This is amazing. There we go. Now I ask my handy-dandy husband to help me with this. So how many do you think we need here?
4.
4? What about in the middle? Maybe one in the middle, 1, 2, 3, 4?
Yeah, I can do 5.
We're brainstorming a lot about this cake. We don't want anything to go bad, so I think we're thinking more than we...
Overthinking.
Oh.
Wow.
Right?
I got
You got tools for this?
Yep.
I guess the support has to be hard, right? Otherwise it won't hold anything.
Yep.
Wow. So he's making all to the size of the cake, so we can insert there, and then I can finish it up with the whipping cream and nobody will see it. But you have the support there.
Okay.
Thank you. So this one I'm gonna do the same thing, getting from the top,
Dog.
taking to the sides. Until it's covered, but it's not. So I like to put as much as I want just to make sure that, you know, it's covered, and then I just go and take the excess after. So because I'm not putting both cakes together here, I'm gonna have to bring my whipping cream, I'm gonna have to bring my spatulas so I can do this there. It won't take long because the only thing that I have to do is once I put the other cake here on top, I just need the whipping cream just around it where the cardboard is, so you kind of, you know, hide it. But everything else will be just like this. Okay, now that everything is covered, I'll take all the excess. So this one is ready. I'm gonna put in the fridge. The supports are here, so the only thing to do now is to put the other one on top, finish it up, you know, like covering where the cardboard is, because each cake has a little, you know, board, a cardboard under it. The cake is gonna go in this beautiful white board that Elvis made it for me. So this part go here, the other one goes on top, and then around here she wants to put some greeneries and some kind of decoration for the cake. Okay, to the fridge. Beautiful. It's so nice.
Perfect. So you get the perfect shot. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Thank you.